So what this represents basically is the entire ecology of the ERP software and the ERP simulation game. So what we try to do is to give not only the ERP software that allows to play the game, but we also provide a lot of information, a lot of documentations and videos, both for the faculty and the students to learn about the game. So we have the website, erpsim.hec.ca, and from that website you can connect to 3 different spaces. One space is the ERP student ecology. So that's all the material that is available to the students in our website. That will include, certainly the student registration, the resource on the ERP YouTube channel that gives information about the game. And we have also a large set of videos and flash animation that explains all the transactions that are documented in the book. Okay. So the students can go there and have these 2-3 minute videos for all the transactions. So if they cannot, read or don't understand correctly the instructions in the book, or he doesn't have the book on hand, the student can go, launch these videos and actually see what needs to be done. And we also have an iPod version, so you could put this in the iPod, and look at this in the bus or in the subway. Now, if you move here, you have the resource available to faculty. So what we want is faculty actually to look smart in front of the class, to understand exactly how to coach the students, how to use the simulator, and how to design the curriculum using the simulator. So we have ERPsim Curriculum resources provided by a lot of different professors. I don't think there's 2 professors using ERPsim the same way in class, and this is a reflection of the diversity of the faculty that are using it. They need to be trained in order to be able to use the simulation. So we have this faculty certification through training that we provide, and the next one is in Montreal in June 8th. We have ERPsim hosting, and then this hosting will now be in Chico, in Milwaukee, in Brisbane in Australia, and Munich in Germany. So that all the university part of the islands can have access to ERPsim through the UCCs. And we have an help desk. So HEC Montreal, through our lab, provides this service to the faculty. If they have a problem, they can post it on our help desk. And most of the time within 24 hours there's a response, sometimes 44 hours. But we try to help the professors figure things out. And above that, of course, the same as for the students, we have a series of videos, more than 3 hours of videos, tutorials, that we provide to the faculty, explaining again, ERPsim, how to use it. It's kind of a refresher for the professor if after a few months haven't used it, he wants to refresh his mind and be able to use it. Now, beyond that, of course, we want to use ERPsim for other things than classes. We want this to typically evolve. So this is what we call the R&D ecosystem. And so the R&D ecosystem includes 2 things. It includes efforts to change your curriculum, have it evolve. So we're making effort to create new material, potentially new simulation games or new variation of the existing simulation game. So we have a user group, and we try to meet once every year, so that faculty who are using the sim can actually exchange idea how to use it, eventually propose improvements that could be done on
It's a 2-day conference?
That's a 2-day conference, and typically the last day turns out to be during our final MBA final exam.
Okay.
So people can actually see how it's being used, see the new improvement that we've put into the ERPsim.
Okay.
We have a new treasury game that we'll start to beta test at HEC and eventually elsewhere. That could be eventually available in a year or two. And we have new material that we've built around the simulation game that could be used to explore new aspects of the SAP ecosystem. That would include ABAP, Flex, and Visual Composer tools that could be add-on to the game experience. We also launched a ERPsim Research Consortium, and the objective of this is to encourage faculty who would like to use ERPsim as a research tool to run experiments, either learning experiment, teaching experiment, or other form of experiments that will use ERPsim as a control environment for IT research.
Okay.
And so we try to provide resources and try to connect people that are interested in performing research in this field. So altogether, we have this R&D ecosystem where we put in all the new developments and research. We have the student ecosystem where we provide resources to students. And we have the faculty ecosystem where we provide resources to faculty. And also these are services that we provide above the ERP software that is rolled out into the University Alliance.